So what I wanted to talk about today was the difference between over and under, and also above and below. Okay, so we have over, which is the opposite. This is what this symbol means, opposite of under, and above, and the opposite is below. So many people think that they are equal, but in reality they're very similar, but they're not equal. There is kind of a difference between them. Alright, so let me show you visually what the difference is. I'm going to draw. I must warn you, I am a horrible artist, but I'll do my best. Okay, so let's see if we have maybe a turtle. Alright, a turtle. Okay, there's my turtle. And maybe around him we have some things. Okay, so maybe here we have some birds and the sun. And down here possibly a worm. Not a very good worm, but you get the idea, a worm. And maybe over here let's draw a rock. Okay, so we have a rock. Oops, if I could spell. Alright, a rock. Okay, so now I want you to think about this. And how are these things related to the turtle? Okay, so let's look at the birds. Are the birds related to the turtle, in what way? Are they over, under, above, or below the turtle? Okay, what do you think? Okay, well the birds would be over the turtle. Okay, the birds are over the turtle. Okay, and what about the sun? Okay, well the sun could be over, but generally we say above. The sun is above the turtle. Okay, and what about the worm? Well, it might be intuitive to think that, because the birds are over, the worm is under. And if you do think that way, then yes, you are correct. The worm is under the turtle. And the rock, well, it is below the turtle. Okay, it is below the turtle. But the big question is why? Okay, why is it that way? Okay, why? Well, if you look at the similarities between the birds and the worm, how are they related to the turtle? How are they similarly related to the turtle? Okay, well, the reason why is because they're directly over the turtle. Okay, directly. Okay, so you can see the birds are directly over the turtle, and the worm is directly under. Okay, so this is how I like to teach it, is that over and under means directly. Okay, directly. So the birds are directly over the turtle. So they're over the turtle. Now, what about the sun and the rock? Okay, well, if the birds and worm are directly, the sun would be, if we draw a straight line down, well, it's not touching it. So it's indirectly, correct? And the same as the rock. The rock doesn't hit the turtle either if you go straight up. So above and below would be indirectly. Indirectly. Okay. And this is how I like to teach it. I think this is the easiest way for people to understand. But however, above and below can be indirectly and directly. Okay, it could be both. So you could also say that the worm is below the turtle as well. So you could say the worm is below the turtle. And the birds, they could also be above the turtle. Alright, is that okay? So let me give you another way of looking at it. If we have here a star, okay, so we want everything in relation with the star. Okay, so if we have something up here that looks like this, for example, maybe something like that, just to kind of give you an idea. And down below maybe something similar. Alright. And then maybe in here we have this, something like that. Alright, so how are those related? How are those similar? If you look at the color blue, or let's look at the color pink, I guess. Let's do that first. So if we look at the color pink, what do you think the pink is in relation to the star? Do you think it's over and under, or above or below? Okay, well, the top pink is above the star. Okay, it's above the star because it's indirectly, okay, it's indirectly, if you look at that, it is indirectly above the star. But it's also directly above the star, correct? It is directly above the star. Okay, so that would be above. And the opposite of it, down here, would be below, correct? This would be below the star. It's the same reason. It is indirectly, the pink, but it's also directly, correct? And what about the blue part? Okay, so if you remember before, over and under is typically only directly. Okay, so therefore, having said that, we would say that the blue is over the star and under the star. Okay, under the star. Alright, so I hope that helps you a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.